Some people have visions of communities and they're more collective or communal, like we're going to share resources, we're going to pool all our money. That's not what we're going for at all. We are all very strong, proud individuals who also value privacy as well as the benefits of community. So we're very much trying to balance those things. Those who you're going to have your own home, you have your own acreage on the property, and that's yours, and nobody can tell you what to do in that space. And at the same time, we all get to enjoy the benefits of the fruit trees that are all on the land and the water and being able to swim in the water and drink the clean water and things like that. So we're really trying to balance those aspects out. But individual liberty is really the cornerstone, the key component. Another essential component is permaculture principles. And very briefly, permaculture is it's more of a design philosophy than anything, but it's mostly associated with how we grow our food. And it's really about the way that we interact with the planet, the way we grow our food, the way we build our buildings, the design, how you outline a community. And it was discovered or outlined in the 70s, but it's really based on a lot of indigenous principles of growing. And in Mexico, those principles are still very alive, like different things like milpas and stuff. People are still growing their food in the same way they have for thousands of years in some cases. And so permaculture is about that. And ultimately, to me, we're just trying to say that we don't want to be, we want to take this property and we want to add to it. We want to bring more to it. We want to bring in more fruit trees. We don't want to let's tear everything down just to build our homes and then recreate the same things that we've seen in the suburbs or elsewhere where people end up very separated from nature. And instead, we want to be integrated with that. We want to be integrated with the wildlife and with the food and et cetera. So Miriam and I got a permaculture certification in 2020 as well. And that's another corner central aspect. That also includes ideas like natural building. Of course, the long term goal is to be off grid, to use solar and water containment and collection so that we don't have to depend on the main electric grid and things of that sort. And then the third component is what we just call generally mindfulness. And so this doesn't mean everybody has to pray every day or we must meditate 1 hour per day or anything like that. It's just generally saying that we want to work with other human beings who do have an interest in continuing to grow and evolve as individuals and who ideas like nonviolent communication, ideas like being able to have a true dialogue and communicate with each other, good and negative. It doesn't mean we act like everything's peaceful all the time and we suppress our anger, our frustration, or anything like that, which I think is a big flaw in some of the spiritual community. But it means having a space to be real and to be authentic with each other and not being static and stuck and things like that.